Welcome to Staying Relevant, the podcast hosted by two best friends, me and Sam Thompson. Sam Thompson's not here, neither is anyone else. This week, it's just me. I will be swearing. If you don't like it, go f*** yourself. I'm not drinking at the minute because for some unknown fucking reason, I'm still in Strictly. Mental behaviour. So this is Monday's episode, which is the main episode, which you'll be able to watch on Friday on YouTube, and then we'll be doing the bonus episode, which comes out on Thursday, which you'll be able to watch on a Sunday, which means that you can watch it, and I'm going to have to do this myself now because there's no one here, on a Monday, Thursday, Friday, Sunday. It doesn't have the same ring to it when you do it on your own. It's a bit sad. This is a bit pathetic. Sam said it would all fall apart when he went, and it looks like it has. So this week, I don't have a co-host. Last week we had Yavita. Next week we've got a very, very special co-host. This week we were going to have someone really, really big. We were going to have Jason Derulo. But he's not here. So this week it is just me. But I did think to myself, what can I do on my own while Sam isn't here, no co-host? Sam has spoken about the fact that we have a team. We are now business owners, we have a production company, and we've got a team of people who Sam loves very much. I don't mind one or two of them and have issues with a couple of the others, if I'm honest with you. So I thought I'd take the opportunity to do some appraisals. So this week, Staying Relevant is the appraisal episode. This is where I'm going to go through what they've done and what they think so far. So the team, which I think they're about to burst in, as Pippa tells me, because that's what she had planned for this. They're going to burst in. Pippa, burst in. Pippa, burst in. Pippa, Analise, Ted, and Josh are all in fucking... Don't fist pump me. What the fuck are you doing? Why are you all in suits? Pippa, suits.
Well, it's quite a serious episode. Professional.
Is it professional? Ted's got a suit on with Uggs, and you haven't even got trousers. You've got skinny jeans on, mate.
Well, we'll talk about skinny trousers later.
Sorry, you're not appraising me. Why have you made that sound like you're appraising me, you fucking prat? Anyway, so it's going to be the appraisals episode. Sam would love this. Sam isn't here. Sam hired these people. I didn't really get much of a choice. So they may not all be here when Sam gets back. We'll see how the appraisals go. Anyway, before we get onto appraising the team, it's very weird when there's no one to bounce off this. I'm just basically doing a monologue. So I do apologise if you tune into this podcast for Sam, because you just got me. But on the plus side, I'll carry on as normal. I made it through Blackpool.
Woo!
Thank you. Thank you. Not down to my dancing, because that was shit. Down to my cock. Latex and my cock. That's why I got through Blackpool. I don't know if I should have done that, based on the fact that my penis was trending on Twitter, and that will be on the internet forever. The trousers I don't think were a good idea. I'm going to be honest with you. There was a lot of Vaseline used. I had to be cut out of them afterwards, and I had to wear 3 pairs of pants just to stop the... I don't know what we can call it. Balls. Yeah, thank you, Ted. The balls from jiggling too much. It looked like I was smuggling a budgie. There was a lot of things going on there, but I did get through, and I'm not entirely sure how. I genuinely don't, but I'm going to take the opportunity now to thank all of you, because it is because of you that I'm through. And this week I tick off everything in my Strictly list, which means that this week I'm wearing a suit. I get to do a nice dance to a great song. There's no leopard print apart from what I'm wearing today, but that is by choice, and no latex and no silly song. It is just me doing a good song and trying to dance, which I imagine will be the week that I go home. So it's been a good run. However, if I get through this week, do you know what that makes me?
No.
A quarter finalist.
Woo!
Thank you.
Well, he hasn't done it yet. So
Thank you. I haven't done it yet, but I'm currently a sort of It's a little bit like this podcast, like a nearly award-winning podcast. I'll be a nearly quarter-finalist. But yeah, so if I get through this week, it'd be the quarter-finals. And do you know what? I think it'd be fucking hilarious if I actually do. Can you imagine? Can you imagine if I'm in the quarter-finals of Strictly? How fucking ridiculous would that be? But yeah, the only reason that I'm still here is because of all of you. So I say it every week, but I'm genuinely really humbled and overwhelmed by the fact that people keep voting, and I do believe it's probably the Staying Relevant army that are keeping me there, because I have had a shit ton of abuse since Saturday. I mean, the press have gone to town. I'm making a mockery of the show. I'm a joke. I've also had some death threats, which have been fun. It's a dance show, boys and girls. It's a dance show. So it's been fun. Now, what I didn't realise at the time, because Yvita and I genuinely thought that we were going home. I mean, we were warming up in the stairwell in between the results thing, and Yvita had started planning her leaving speech, which is the first week she's done that, because normally she's very positive, but even she knew it was fucking shit. So so she was planning the leaving speech and everything. So our faces when we got through, quite the picture. I am really pleased to have got through on Saturday, because what I didn't want was to wave goodbye in a pair of latex hot pink trousers, pink glasses, and a floor-length pink coat. But fuck it, I'm here. This week, I'm doing a tango. I've only just worked out what that is. I thought it was the same as the the other one. But apparently they're different. Sorry, not great for appraisals.
Sorry.
All right.
Pick that up later.
Yeah, hopefully that's a job centre. So this week I'm doing a tango. Best song ever, Easy Lover, Phil Collins. How do we feel about that? Please give me something, guys, because this is currently just a monologue.
I thought you were dancing to...
Josh, I think
No, that's the show dance.
I see.
Show dance is the final. We can't mention that.
No,
either,
we can't.
Ted,
So
so
just pretend I didn't say that.
yeah. Again, not good for the appraisal. That's two things there that are not going well for the team so far, including Josh. So yeah, tango this week, Easy Lover, wearing a suit, and it's the first dance that I've enjoyed. I've had one day of rehearsals.
This one.
Quite enjoy it.
Ooh.
Don't get me wrong, not good at it, but quite enjoy it.
Okay.
It's very passionate, and there's a bit of that. You know what I mean?
Audio
Not really,
only
no.
of that is brilliant.
Like, do you know what I mean? Serious. I ain't got a smile. Happy days. Slightly worrying though, in the first 10 minutes, one of the poses that you do when you're doing the tango is called broken ankle. Not even joking you. And we do about 10 broken ankles during the performance. So we'll see how that goes. Anyway, moving on from that. As I said, I've had a lot of abuse since Saturday about making a mockery of the show. I should have gone home, blah, 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 blah. And it's been going on now for a couple of weeks. There's a lot of people that aren't happy that I'm still in Strictly. But thankfully, there's also all of you guys that hopefully are happy that I'm there. So let's really fuck them off even more and get me through another week. Because the Daily Mail comments, Sam and I love the Daily Mail comments, don't we, Sam? Oh, Sam's not here. Yeah. Sam and I love the... Thank you. Could you answer as Sam? Let's try that.
That was me doing that.
Yeah, but do it in Sam's voice.
That was me doing that.
I'll do it again then, Ted.
Yeah.
God, we're really just pulling shit out of our arse for this step, aren't we? So the Daily Mail comments, Sam and I made a song about it. We love the Daily Mail comments. Last week, there were some particularly great ones based on Blackpool. So we've got a couple of them here. Seeing Pete Wicks in the ultra-tight latex pink jumpsuit just reminded me to add cocktail sausages to my Christmas list. Did he agree to being dressed as a giant pink condom? But my favourite, well, that was disgusting. It was like watching a plastic ferret fight to assert its dominance. So, I think we should actually do a section. We used to do it called the Sidebar of Shame. And I think we should add back Daily Mail comments each week because there's some absolute fucking crackers. Very inventive from these people. But also, how about you go fuck yourselves, you horrible bunch of. So let's move on to the main part of the episode because I think I've spoken on my own for long enough. It's appraisals time. Oh, actually, no. We're not done on Blackpool. Fuck it. We're not done on Blackpool because the team went to Blackpool, as you would have seen all over the soap.
Woo! Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't be whooping. I've got a few things to pick up with you, all of you. The team went to Blackpool. It was supposed to be to get content and stuff. How did that go?
Well, you got content.
I think we absolutely smashed it.
Yeah. Did you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Josh, the less you speak today, I feel like the better for you. What happened?
What didn't happen, eh? So much.
Very vague.
So much.
Very
we
vague.
canvassed for votes for a
Yeah.
start. So
You canvassed for votes
Yeah. It's
more of a
in
campaign.
Blackpool. Right, okay, lovely. I mean, you also got first class train tickets there and back.
That wasn't actually our decision.
No.
Whose decision was that?
The train conductor.
He actually forced us.
He kind of didn't give
Yeah.
us a choice.
Right. Lying fucks.
No, it's a long
No,
story.
no,
Go
no, it's
on.
actually true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Josh and I were running a bit late, weren't we?
Why?
But literally running.
Just trains.
Sorry.
That's
what
just
do you
a mode
mean,
of
just
transport, though.
trains?
Just so unreliable these days, aren't they? Just running a bit late.
Basically,
Anyway.
they had to run onto the carriage. They ran onto the wrong carriage. I was also on there by
Yeah,
chance.
well,
already.
Oh,
Ted
so
talked. 'Cause
I
you
thought
ran
that
on
that
the
was the
wrong
correct
carriage
Yeah.
that happened to be where Ted already was.
Yeah.
So
Well,
you
it was
were
the
all on the
first
wrong
one.
carriage
Ted
together.
was
Yeah.
worried about us because, boy, it was fine.
Yeah.
It was close to
Okay,
the
all right, let's move on because you're all fucking lying. Blackpool Pleasure Beach.
Yeah.
Good place.
Fun.
Yeah. What content were we getting there for fucking Strictly and for the podcast?
I'll hand over to
Scenery.
the visual team.
Scenery. Yeah.
Scenery.
Mainly.
Santa's sleigh ride.
Yeah, but you could see the tower.
Yeah.
The shots of the tower going past. That was.
I haven't seen any fucking content so far.
Just you wait.
Yeah. It's a little bit of patience, and it will be there.
Josh, do you understand what an appraisal is? Do you understand? Yeah.
Yeah, I do. Sorry.
Yeah. So shut the fuck up.
Yeah, I'll go for it. I'll
Yeah.
go for it.
Hotel?
Annalise is conveniently fucked off. for
Yeah,
that one.
Annalise booked the hotel.
4-star hotel, swimming pool, the lot. That was lovely. 2-for-1 cocktails at Turtle Bay.
That's technically an economic move.
That's
Is it?
Just being smart with money. Yeah.
You've been smart with money,
It was
were you?
better than buying them individually.
So you went for the 2-for-1?
Mm.
Okay. All right. There was a budget on that. You know that.
Was
Far
basically
exceeded that.
half price.
Yeah. Okay. Wonderful.
Just to add to that, we well, no, I won't.
The most worrying thing, there was nearly £500 spent at Coral Island Arcade.
There is only one person that can.
That one we're still trying to work out.
Yeah, it's under
Yeah,
investigation.
that's
Yeah, well, let's investigate it now because you're fucking here. Who spent a monkey at the arcade?
I'll just protect them, and we're not sure.
Well, you're both looking at that fucking prick who sided off to the £500.
To be fair, right? I actually did beat the machine. Like I'm literally engraved there forever. I beat the machine, got a number 1.
Well, you could have bought the
tickets.
machine and took it home with you for 500 quid. I mean, I don't understand what you mean by you beat the machine. Why were you even on the machine? What content were you getting for 500 quid on a fucking arcade machine?
that was on a lunch break, so that
Yeah,
wasn't content.
we can't really reveal it.
So it wasn't even
Yeah.
content?
No.
Leisure.
Leisure.
Yeah.
Leisure. Well, guess who's getting paid 500 quid less than normal this month? Why were you using the card for that? And also, you still haven't given me the fucking card back.
Oh yes, I've got it.
To be fair,
Don't,
again,
to be fair, that's the second to be fair you've had.
I don't drink, so really, the money that could have been spent on alcohol, I spent on trying to get fluffy toys. I know that sounds weird.
Oh dear.
Right.
Dear.
Also, just because you don't drink, that doesn't mean that you get, like, you shouldn't have all been drinking. I gave you like a little budget. This wasn't a fucking, like, a piss up.
I mean,
Did you actually win the toy?
So you 500 quid and you didn't even win a toy. Okay, this is great. The appraisals are going to be coming up very shortly after that, because you all spent It was quite a lot of money in the end, wasn't it?
It's Blackpool though, so
Yeah.
Yeah, it's cheap as chips up there.
Inflation.
There's no inflation in Blackpool.
That's what I thought.
No, there's literally no inflation in Blackpool. Appraisal-wise, now this is going to be a really interesting episode. I know probably based on the first 20 minutes you're not enjoying it too much because it's just been me speaking. However, we're banging out the howevers today. Always do that when I don't know exactly what I'm going to say. Appraisal time. I'm taking this actually quite seriously because we are a couple of months into this new thing, and I want to see how everyone's getting on. And I want you to know how I think you're getting on. So I think we should start with the oldest member of Staying Relevant, one of the founding members of Staying Relevant Productions. It's TV Ted.
Go on, Ted.
Go on, Ted.
You
Sorry.
got this.
I'll be
Yes,
honest with you
Ted.
guys, I don't think anyone's ever been clapped into an appraisal.
Here for you, Ted.
Do I get an iPad? Yeah.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh.
What's going on?
More official.
So we've just stopped recording for Pippa to give me a clipboard that has sellotape Staying Relevant on it. Nothing on the fucking front, but apparently it's more official. So what we'll do with that is fuck it off. What a fucking ridiculous. Shit. Did you sellotape all that on there?
We all did together.
How many people does it take to sellotape to a clipboard? Fuck me. Ted,
Hello.
how do you think Sam is adjusting to being a boss?
I don't know if it suits him that well.
You don't think it
honest.
suits him that well?
No.
Okay.
I think you're probably more of a boss.
So what you're saying is I'm a better boss. You prefer
better.
working for me than Sam?
Yeah.
If you had to pick someone to work for out of me and Sam, it would be me.
Yeah.
Why is that? Why am I great?
Maybe more clear direction.
Clearer direction.
Yeah.
Yeah.
More succinct when we
More
shoot,
succinct.
I would
Nice. Yeah.
say. You like to try and get videos
Shit
done in
done.
about 15 minutes.
Yes.
Which is not enough time. But Sam, on the other
Well, if
hand, is
everyone's
more
doing their
like
job
5
right.
hours.
Yeah. Okay. All right. What are the problems with Sam? You can list them.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be in order of what you think the biggest problem is. Just what do you think is wrong with Sam?
I was more ready to list problems with you. I thought that's what we were doing.
Well, no, because you just said I'm a
Sam.
better boss and that I'm great.
Yeah.
So we've just moved on from that and we're just going to find out what the problems within the company are. That's the whole point of appraisals. We just want to find the problems. There's no point trying to fix something that's not broken, i.e. me. So let's fix the things
Fair
in the
enough.
company
Okay,
that are
Sam.
broken,
Sam,
i.e.
what
Sam.
could Sam improve? Time he takes to reply to his phone.
Yeah.
Whether or not he answers the phone.
Yeah.
What else? Lateness.
Lateness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I often get to his house before he gets to his house when we're shooting.
That is a problem.
Yeah.
You come from Brighton.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
I'll sometimes wait outside his house for about 20 minutes.
That's annoying, I
Yeah.
imagine. Yeah.
The amount of times he wants to shoot something.
Yeah.
You guys are opposite ends of the spectrum. You want to shoot it once,
Yes.
or less than once ideally, and he wants to shoot it 20 times too many.
Okay.
So somewhere in between is the sweet spot.
Now I'm going to ask everyone this. Are you happy
I'm very happy, yeah.
being part of the team?
I love it.
If you were to sack anyone in the team, who would it be? Who do you think is not pulling their weight?
For the waste of money in Blackpool, I'm going to have to say you, Josh.
Okay,
Sorry.
good. So that's one for Josh. All right, excellent. Well, I think
thought we
I've
were
got
bros,
everything.
man.
I think I've got everything I need out of that, Ted.
That's good.
So. The fuck are you doing?
Oh, no, you carry on. I'm just...
Well, fuck off then. You're done. You can't sit and have a beer in the appraisal. I respect that so much, though. I'm going to be honest with you. Ted, that's just giving you bonus points.
Thank you.
Mate, you can crack on. I think you're done.
Did you not want to ask about, like, what you want to improve on or anything? Cause
No, because you said I was great. Fine. Is there anything I could improve on?
I don't know.
You bought a fucking list.
Sorry.
Could you have folded the list any more times?
7 is actually the most times you can fold any piece of paper.
How many times did you fold that?
7. Slow replier.
Right?
Any comments?
No.
Well, that suits because minimal replier is also what's next on my list.
Well, it's basically the same thing. So
I ran the numbers in our career together, if you can call it that. I have sent 628 messages. You've sent 43, 8 of which were accidental. So
Yeah.
that's point number 2.
Well, that just means that you waffle. So that seems more like a you problem.
Quite
than it does.
fragrant.
Quite fragrant.
Can be overwhelming.
What do you mean fragrant?
You didn't wish me a happy birthday
When's your birthday?
about a week ago.
Was it actually?
Yeah.
Happy birthday.
Thanks, mate. Sometimes you shout at me.
Well, don't be a fucking useless then.
End of list.
All right, end of appraisal. Fuck off.
Thank you.
Well done.
What do you mean by
Well
fragrant?
done, Ted.
Well done, Ted.
Smashed it.
Well done, Ted.
Nailed that.
You're keeping my job.
I can't believe you failed me.
I'll be honest with you. Didn't go the way I thought it was going to go, that one. Ted, unfortunately, you have to stay because you're the best we've got. So, until we can replace you, crack on, son. Pippa, I think this will be a lot more interesting with Pippa because I don't know if you saw one of the comments on the Staying Relevant.
I know.
Yeah, which
Oh,
I'm going to
I know.
enjoy about.
This is my chance to speak back.
Is that people seem to love TV Ted, and for some unknown reason, Justice for Josh is trending. But Pippa, people seem to be sick of the sound of your voice.
Someone told me to stop talking.
Yeah.
Set the record straight.
Go yourself.
Yeah. Nice. Nice from Pippa.
You're probably
Stop
gonna-
waggling your legs like that, though, because that is painfully annoying.
You probably want to defend me as well, don't you? As
No.
a member of your team. If
No.
anyone's mean to Pippa,
Okay, see what I mean about the talking?
go fuck
Yeah.
yourself.
Okay, stop talking.
Okay.
So, Pippa, you're kind of the brains behind the operation.
Thank you.
Which is worrying for all of us. You're a couple of months in,
Yeah.
very fidgety,
Very big chairs.
very big chairs.
Fire over there.
Also, I don't feel like that's your suit jacket.
Okay.
It isn't, is it?
No.
No, whose
No.
is that?
This is my boyfriend's suit jacket.
Okay, I feel like you should take it off because you look ridiculous.
Trousers, maybe an unbutton.
Yeah, just unbutton it. It looks, yeah, there we go.
Bit
Okay,
pressed.
so the brains behind the operation, you're the one that organised the goats.
Yes.
Whose idea were the goats?
Mine.
Very good start to this
Thank
appraisal.
you.
Actually, very good start to this appraisal.
Yeah. Happy birthday again, by the way.
Thank you.
Mm.
Thank you. So, what do you think about your performance so far, Pippa?
Well, yes, let's start strong. Obviously, the goats were my idea.
Yeah.
I then facilitated the goats.
Yep.
I'm willing to do that again. I would bring you more goats if you want.
Okay. You started sort of begging quite early.
Well, just, it's on the cards. I vote for you most weeks on Strictly.
Most weeks. Mm-hmm. Why not every week?
Sometimes I didn't have much signal in Blackpool.
Well, no. Not good in Turtle Bay when you were too pissed. Problem was
Yeah, not much 4G.
there. No, your performance so far on the podcast. This is not just suck up to me. How do you think your performance as a producer has been?
I feel that we've brought some more youth to the team. Maybe you are more youthful. Slay.
You feel like you've made me more
Slaking.
youthful.
Yeah, you're more kind of. Well, everyone puts it down to Strictly, but maybe it's the new team that you're looking so young.
Are you embarrassed for yourself at this point?
Not yet.
Okay, it's going to get there then.
God, you're gonna have a field day after this.
This is going to be
He's gonna start
delightful.
hounding me.
So, okay, what do you think I can improve on as a boss?
I feel Ted covered most of that.
Oh, so you agree with Ted that I'm
Only
fragrant?
one or two. Yeah, that's
Okay.
I would say.
Explain
that's
what
it.
Ted means, because you've obviously all been talking about it. What do you mean by fragrant?
I think Ted meant.
Well, no, because you said he covered most of it, so you evidently agree, don't you? So what do you mean by fragrant?
Fragrance a good thing. It's a good word.
Well, no, he said it was overpowering.
It's
and you-
only sometimes.
But what do you mean? What, I stink?
No, in a good way. You just sort of have to take
You
a big
stink
breath
good, yeah.
before like a hug to get some fresh air.
Because I'm not fresh?
Because
What am I then? A rotten pile of shit?
sometimes no. Sometimes aftershave can smell quite strong, and so you just get a bit of fresh air before it hits. Which is, it hits in a nice way.
Tell your face that then. Because it doesn't look like that hits in a nice way.
Well, do you know what? I'll stand with Ted on it, but only a
I
little
wouldn't,
bit.
if I were you. Because Ted is right out there on his own at the minute.
Maybe I'll just grab a beer. That went down well.
That did go down well, but please don't, because I've seen you pissed in Blackpool. Okay, let's move on to Sam then. What do you think Sam could improve on? Tell me Sam's faults.
Abandonment.
Yeah, good.
Not leaving the team for a month, and he actually only told me that like 10 days before he left. So
Okay.
we were left with co-hosts, and you've now got us.
Yeah, I'll be honest with you. Sam didn't give us much time to find
No.
co-hosts. Yvita seems to have gone down well.
Very.
Next week and the week after, we've got some crackers. This week, we were let down by Jason Derulo.
No
so,
context.
so Jason, if you're listening, fuck you.
Yeah.
Even though I didn't fully know who you were, but now I realise that you're Jason Derulo. That's the guy, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You should do that with your name.
Try and do that for me in the appraisal.
No.
Yeah.
Pete Wicks.
I thought you might go for like, really good.
That was great.
Thanks.
Yeah,
Sam.
Loved it.
Sorry.
Thank you.
What have you got planned for the future of the company?
So much.
Like?
Like.
What would you most like to do with Stan
Okay.
Relevant?
I would most like to go abroad.
Okay.
I'd like to take Staying Relevant global. We were going through the other day where we have listeners, and it's everywhere. Japan
to
has
Japan,
quite.
yeah.
Japan's shot up recently.
Is that because people are listening to it on holiday? Because I
not-
cannot imagine there are many people in Tokyo sat down listening to me and
I
Sam.
think it was like 433,
It was
something like
400.
that.
433
Yeah.
people.
Well, they're quite precise
Surely
analytics.
there's not many that people
Well, we're
on
not going to
holiday.
fucking Japan for 400 people, are we?
We
Well,
could do
how
a
else do you
meet and
expect to
greet.
grow that audience?
Start small.
Well,
Yeah.
why don't
Aim
we
big.
grow the audience here? Because there's a lot of people in the UK that think we're a pair of so we might as well try and convert them before we go to
Exactly, so
Japan
it's a lost
and start
cause.
taking Japan. Basically, and hold on, you've just got back. Where have you just got back from?
Japan.
Coincidence.
Maybe my trip
Interesting.
over there brought some more awareness.
You just want to go back to Japan, don't
It
you?
was fun.
Okay, all right. So that's where you want to take us. If you had to choose to get rid of one of the other team members, who would it be?
Josh basically just gave me the green light to say it.
You can do it. It's
Sorry,
fine.
Josh.
You can
No,
do
do
it.
you know what?
Look at you, just trying to gain influence from people by acting like a victim. You
Justice
spent
for Josh.
£500 on a fucking card on getting a fluffy toy that you didn't even win.
But then I beat another machine.
So where's the prize?
Well,
To be
You got
continued.
tickets.
you've got to wait and see.
Oh, you.
He did have 3 people come up to him in Blackpool and just say justice for Josh.
Oh well, did you
One
get their
Nando's.
numbers?
Numbers,
Well, they might have a job for you.
but I
We were in
appreciate the love.
Nando's. He was just
Oh, you went Nando's
accosted.
as well. Oh, wonderful! This is getting better. Who do you think is performing the best on the team?
You.
Yeah. Well, it's awkward.
I think you're nailing it.
Awkward. If I wasn't here, who do you think's performing the best?
Josh.
Oh,
So you'd get
thanks,
rid of
Pippa.
Josh, but he's performing the best.
Yeah, he's outshining me, so I would get rid of him.
You'd get rid of him because people like him more.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I don't think that's down to people actually liking Josh. I just think that's down to people
Disliking
hating you.
me.
I think there's a slight difference there. You are fairly annoying.
You should probably go back and reply to that comment.
I know I am going to.
What are you going to say?
I've taken it into consideration and I agree. On that note, off you fuck.
Okay. Thank you.
We still love you, Pippa.
Thank you.
Well done,
Well done,
Pippa.
You don't clap
Made it.
people in appraisals. Stop. Who the fuck's...
My hazer.
Do you actually know her name?
Oh, sorry, we actually naming. Next up, I think we should go with Annalise.
Oh gosh. Hello.
Whoa.
Copy in.
Hi, Annalise.
Oh, I haven't got the iPad.
Annalise, you don't need it. You don't need it. You're fine.
It's going to be short and sweet anyway.
A little bit like you.
Thanks.
It's all right. Annalise, are you happy?
Yes, I am.
Good. Is there anything you need?
No.
No?
No.
Everything good?
Yeah.
All right. Well, you're my favourite, so you are appraised.
Thanks, Pete.
Well done. Love you.
Good job, Annalise.
Josh.
Go on.
Watch out for the mic.
Don't clap yourself.
Why are you sitting so intensely?
Well,
Lean back, relax.
Yeah, you sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, I presume Pippa told you all to wear suits.
Yeah, she did. Yeah.
Yeah, you went with a tux.
I thought it looked alright. I was trying to impress you, Pete.
Were you? And you thought a tux that looks like... I mean, they're tighter than my trousers on fucking Saturday, mate.
I'm not sure.
You could have ironed your fucking shirt.
I could have, but it was a bit of a last minute. Should I go black shirt? Should I go white shirt, blue shirt?
Yeah, so planning isn't really one of the things you're great at.
Not in like suits.
I would like you talking too much as well. I'd like you to tell me what you think you are great at, and then I can tell you why you're not.
I'm really good at comedic timing in the edits, I think I bring you out quite well.
What, so I'm not funny in the
You're
first
funny,
place?
but I make you funnier.
Okay, so you think you've added to my funniness
Yeah.
since you've been on board?
It's just rhythmical timing a little bit.
You think you've got rhythmical timing?
Yeah.
You seem quite nervy, Josh.
It's because you put me on edge a little bit.
Why?
It's kind of like an intense vibe that I get from you.
I don't understand what you mean.
I don't know how to read you sometimes.
Well, you don't need to read me. You just
However, sorry.
need to- you
However,
certainly don't need to interrupt me either.
when you've had a drink, I actually really like you. You kind of come alive, you're smiling. It was great. Blackpool was fun. Come on.
I regret Blackpool for many reasons. Firstly, because of the trousers, and secondly,
Mm.
because...
You hugged me.
yeah, I think that was a bad move on my part.
I
take it back.
Like 3 times as well.
Yeah.
Okay, shut the fuck up. I feel like things happened in Blackpool that shouldn't have happened and won't happen again. I let myself go. And I feel like, as a boss, it's only right to apologise for that.
You don't need to apologise.
I don't want you to take comfort from it,
I did though.
because it doesn't mean I like you. It just means...
In that moment.
No, in that moment, I was drunk. This sounds like we fucked. I just want to point out, I didn't fuck Josh.
You
in
did say you
Blackpool.
loved him as well. Just
I don't think you're making this any better, any of you. What is your favourite thing about working for Staying Relevant?
Sam.
Why is that?
Well, it's just the energy. It's just constantly. He gave me his Chelsea season tickets, actually. That was lovely. I had a
Bribery is your favourite thing about working for Staying Relevant, is it?
I just accepted it as a goodwill. Went, had a great time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Sam is your favourite thing about the whole company?
And Pippa, Ted, Annalise.
Well, you didn't mention them. You sort of mentioned them just because they're sat there looking at you. So Sam's the one that hired you.
Yeah.
Well, he gave the green light. It
Yeah,
was
he
actually
gave the green
Sam,
light.
Pippa and Ted, I believe. Do you think you deserve the job?
I mean, I always put myself down a little bit, but
Okay, carry on.
I think I did enough to get a yes,
Yeah.
and then I've just got
You
to
know
make
you were
it.
hired based on I hadn't even met you.
Yeah, do you know what? I actually was a little bit concerned about that.
Hmm.
On my first day, I was like, I've never met you. I've seen a little bit of you on TV.
You're very similar to Sam, aren't you?
Do you think?
The hands there.
I know. I do that. Yeah.
Yeah, you do.
I blink a lot sometimes as well.
Yeah, you're a heavy blinker.
Yeah.
You and Sam are kind of like the same person, aren't you? And I think one of Sam within the company is probably enough.
Yeah, but 2 could be...
Where do you think you're going to go within the company?
Well, from what you told me in Blackpool,
Ignore
pretty
Blackpool.
high.
Ignore.
pretty high.
I do feel like Blackpool's a bad move before.
Can I
Appraisal.
just say something though, Pete?
Well, it sounds like you're going to anyway, because you're very authoritative today, and I'm not entirely sure what that
It's
came
the,
from.
I think it's the suit.
No, I think the hug gave you some sort of confidence.
Yeah, no, it did. But can I just
it's
say...
false confidence, and you shouldn't be that confident, because
No.
I still think you're a prat.
No, that's absolutely fine. But I think...
Hands.
I think if we were to just, away from the cameras, right, have a drink, you can have whatever you have, vodka, I have a juice, I think we've got a lot more in common.
You and
than
I?
think. Yeah,
What do you
genuinely.
think we've got in common?
I
Okay.
agree.
This is
I
going to be
see
fucking
it.
great. What have we got in common?
Okay, I don't eat meat, you don't eat meat, right? Obviously.
Okay, besides diet.
Okay, well, obviously we're the same age.
I'm a man, you're a man.
Yeah, I was going to say
Yeah.
you're a guy, I'm a guy.
Mhm.
You think you have a Gen Z problem. I have to deal with it every day.
How old are you?
I'm the same age as you.
What?
Yeah. You're my boss, how would you not know that?
You're 36.
Well, I'm about to turn 35, but... You're 13 months older than me.
No, he's
You would have been
not.
at school together.
Yeah, mate, you remember the 90s?
Is he 35?
Yeah. How do you not know that?
You're no way.
I swear to God.
Where's your
Ted,
ID?
is my driving licence in that grey jacket?
You look and act about 14.
Look, that's... I mean, that is a me problem.
You're
probably, but-
35 years old.
Yeah, I thought you would know that.
When are you going to start doing something with your life, man?
Well, that's why I'm here, Pete.
Josh.
That's a good catch, that, wasn't it?
Oh, come on. He caught a fucking wallet flown from... It was 3 foot away. My God. Also, you look like a fucking serial killer there.
Yeah, I know.
35, wow. Another good catch.
That was good, wasn't it?
That one was quite impressive. All right, fine. What do you really think of me, Josh?
I actually do like you. No, I do. I have a lot of respect for you. I think what you're doing is great. I just want to get to know you better, honestly. All jokes aside, I would love to have like a one-on-one drink. Shoot the shit.
I contemplated it for a minute there until you said shoot the shit. All right.
Or just chat.
Well, look, I'm going to be really, really honest. And it's probably not what everyone was expecting me to say. But I have grown to quite like you.
I will take that.
You will.
And there's room to improve.
Oh, mate, there's so much
I
room to
know.
improve.
We'll
Because
get there.
still at times I think about potentially burying you alive. But occasionally, I think, no, he's all right.
Yeah. My mum listens to this.
Does she?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, she knows what I mean then.
Yeah.
I imagine there's a lot of people around you that kind of have similar.
They might do,
Because
yeah.
there's nothing inherently offensive about you.
No,
There's just
I'm not
something
like...
that-
I'm not a nasty person. I'm not
No,
rude.
but you do talk over people, don't you? So there's nothing inherently offensive about you. There's just something about you that just doesn't sit right. You kind of, I mean, I kind of have a feeling that you're the sort of person that may potentially kill.
It's always the quiet guys.
It's just the kind of ones that are just a little bit odd and peculiar. And
Do you actually think I'm odd?
I mean, come on, you know you are.
Yeah, but odd.
Yeah.
I'll work on that.
No, I think it's actually part of your charm.
Oh, really?
I just want to take the opportunity to say, don't stop being you, because you're quite good the way you are. Just don't go that step further and kill,
No.
because
We
do you
don't
know
want a
what I mean?
documentary.
Yeah, no. I just think be you, Josh, because everyone seems to love you.
Okay, well, I appreciate that. You be you, Pete, because everyone loves you too. Should we hug?
No, you should go and sit back down.
Okay. Handshake?
No. No.
Okay.
Yes.
Please take those trousers off though, because they are so. You've not
Yeah,
worn
no,
a suit in a while,
they
have
are
you?
actually they're a bit tight.
They're a bit tight. They're unbelievably tight.
I know.
Well, that's the appraisals. I will take this opportunity now to apologise for this episode of Staying Relevant, because I feel like it's been an absolute waste of time. I am sure you have enjoyed meeting the team.
Maybe not me.
Clap yourselves if you like.
Good team.
Next week we do have a great guest, really good guest. We will be back to normal. There are also potentially something else that I might need to talk about as well. I don't know why I'm saying this now. I'm just thinking out loud. So thank you for listening to Staying Relevant with Pete Wicks and just Pete Wicks, and the team, Annalise, Pippa, or Pepper, as some of you are calling her, TV Ted, and Justice for Josh, which is now just...
Thank you, everybody, again. Sorry, I forgot to say.
Who is really taking it upon himself to get right involved. People ask Josh for pictures in Blackpool, which is just utterly crazy.
They're shouting out in the street.
People were shouting, fuck me. If you want to feature in the podcast, email the worst email address in the world, hello@srproductions.co.uk. Subscribe, follow, do all of that sort of stuff. Do the 5 stars, leave a review. Potentially don't leave a review on this one. Maybe go back and listen to some other episodes before you leave a review. That would be great. And make sure you follow us on all socials at Staying Relevant Podcast. Subscribe to the YouTube, because one of the things that Josh and the new team want to do is all this vlogging stuff. So that's where we do stuff. And I think Blackpool, is that going to be part of the vlog thing?
Yep.
Lovely. So, but you can only get that if you're subscribing to the YouTube. Is that right?
That's correct.
Yes.
That's really true. But
Yeah. Do that then, because you get this episode, you get all the other stuff, and the extra stuff that we won't be on Instagram. We'll be back on Thursday with a bonus episode. The bonus episode is going to be quite exciting, I believe. We have guests, but not of the humankind. That
don't
makes
know how to
sense,
end it
doesn't
now,
it?
do you?
So, bye. I think I should probably not do this on my own again. This was basically a monologue.
Yeah, I think you're good. I think
It was
it's
just
good.
a monologue.
This has been a Staying Relevant production.